Hi, we've got Megan here today to interview. Megan's from Geelong and she's been training us. How long have you been training with us for now, Megan?
Started in January 2023, so
2023.
just
Very
over
good.
2 years. Yeah,
Very good. Lovely. Um, we'll get and crack into the questions, yeah?
sounds great.
All right, okay. What made you decide it was time to make a change, would you say, with your training?
Um, yeah, so at the time when I joined, I was having some problems with my hip, which actually ended up turning out to be a glute and a tendinopathy issue. And I just needed to be able to build more strength. So I'm a runner, and I needed to be able to be more accountable for coming in and doing some strength work, and getting targeted work from the physio was one thing, but it's a bit boring. So I was looking for another way to be able to come into classes and do that strength work, but then also be held accountable. So yeah, fellow runner who's also within the Halligan group, Kelly, introduced me to come along to a session and see how that would go.
Very cool. That's cool. Hey, that's very different to everybody else. That's really cool. What challenges were you facing before you joining, would you say? It sounds like that pretty much.
Yeah, so facing the challenge of not being able to do the strength work to be able to stay strong, but I think also trying to fit it into the schedule as well. Like, so pre-COVID, I had gone to the gym, and that was always, okay to go down there, but felt a bit lost and didn't really have sort of my people. Whereas I found that coming into your classes is that A, I don't have to get up another 15 minutes earlier to drive to the gym and actually be awake. And B, I'm able to find some people who I can connect with as well. Whereas sometimes you'd go to a class at the gym and maybe the person next to you might talk to you, or maybe they wouldn't. So I just find that, yeah, coming into these classes, it was really nice to be able to, like, yep, Deb's here and Zoe's here, and they're here next week, and you sort of get to know them virtually as well, just um, as well at the same time. So yeah, that
Very
confidence to be able to come to class and see people is a good thing
cool.
as well.
And then you got to meet some of them obviously when we were down in Ocean Grove earlier as well.
Yeah, that was great.
So good. That was so good. Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. And how did that first workout feel to you that you did? What would you say the first time you trained?
Yeah, I felt a bit lost to start with. I was like, I don't know what sort of exercises would they need to do, and would I know how to do all the moves? But they're always been explained really well. Yes, yep, this is how you do a tabletop grab. The demonstrations that you show are always there, and they're a bit nervous about would I be fit enough compared to other people? But then you're always given enough other options as well. Like, you can start at this level and then build your way up. So I think any first time you go somewhere is a little bit daunting, but and then knowing that you can go in and you can opt to see other people on the screen or just look at yourself is fantastic.
Nice. Very good. Very well answered. Was there a moment you realised this is really working? What would you say for that?
Yeah, when I first started, I was like, oh, I'm only going to come like twice a week. And so I pretty much stuck to Tuesdays, Thursdays. And then I had a Friday morning where I thought, oh, maybe I'll go to a different class. And that's when I knew that I really liked, and I thought it was working, when I wanted to keep coming and doing more classes and more often. Yeah, and then the variety, and even in the last, few months, you've gone and changed and added in, specialized classes like the ABT class, which I found has really helped strength more for the running that I do. Yeah, and that variety and that sort of thing. And it, obviously, being in Victoria makes things a little bit different when we had changed the timetable for daylight savings, but sometimes that fits in better because I can do some classes after I, switch off from being a parent. Can do a bit of an 8 o'clock class. Otherwise, in the normal timetable, they don't fit. So I think it's that it's really working when you want to come to class and it's just part of your daily routine.
Nice. Yeah, well, it's wonderful having you in the sessions and the part of the team, that's for sure. Um, um, how has this transformation, if you want to call it that, changed your daily life or confidence? What would you say?
Just a part of the regular routine. I strive on having a routine, and I think that knowing that I'm getting up and doing the exercise and you tick your box, you just feel good. Even when the alarm goes off and it's middle of winter and you're like, I don't really want to go. There's just it getting up and doing something most mornings is just, yeah. I think it just helps you get those endorphins for the day, makes you feel good.
Oh, that's good. I missed a couple of questions. Did you ever feel like giving up, and what kept you going?
Um, I don't think I've ever really thought about giving up, but I guess sometimes it when there's lots of other distractions happening around, that sometimes it's hard to make that commitment to come. But I think coming back was that you're there and that you'll check in and you understand that there's still other things going on in your life and not just your fitness. And it's that understanding, but balancing that out that I think is what helps keep you going.
Nice, very good. And what's been your biggest win on or off the scale? Like, or like I can think of some that you've done already, but you tell me what you think.
Yeah, so I've just finished and successfully did the Sydney Marathon. So previous to joining you, I'd done two marathons in the 1 year, which is how I think I was plagued with a few injuries. But I think from having doing the focus sessions and coming all the time and building that in, I think it's been really good. Like my recovery from that has been incredible. Like I'm going back out on the runs now, and I feel really good. And we're 2 weeks post that. And then even increasing, and since in the last couple of weeks, well, you probably don't really notice, but I've upped my weight. So I bought myself as a bit of you know a reward for doing the marathon. I bought 10 kilo weights.
Oh, good. That's so good.
So yeah, so just that sort of thing and feeling confident in your body that you can actually go up to that sort of new levels of weights and yeah, just feeling good about it and yeah.
So good. So impressive, Megan. I think you're amazing. Um, and what's something you can do now that you never thought you could? Well, obviously, lifting heavier weights is a good thing, but
Yeah, I think that's pretty much lifting heavier weights and just upper body strength. Like I suppose as a runner, I guess you get a bit lazy and you don't always focus on doing the upper body strength. But yeah, I like that there's that um, mixture in the classes to be able to do all of that. And then other things along the way, not that was necessarily you, but I've also do my 2 minute plank every day, but I build that in between sessions from waiting from one session to the next. So that's pretty good.
yeah, it's awesome. That's so good. I always know you do that. What else? Uh, inspiring others. What advice would you give to someone who's nervous about training? What would you say?
I think it's give it a go. It's so convenient. It's in your own home, and there is so much variability in people's abilities and what they can do. Whether you're, running. I'm one person who's running a marathon. That's just because I enjoy it. But even just coming to class every week, and I think that tapering off from my running will happen, and these classes will give just that motivation. It's exciting. You come along there. You don't have to do. There's no thought process involved. Steve tells you what to do. This is it. Like, do some squats. Okay, now do something else. And so you can get that variability without having to think about it. And I think that's what I think is really ideal. So have a go, even if you just come to one session and see how it feels, and then come back another time. It's just like anything. You've got to try it a couple of times before you really start to feel good.
Nice, very good. And what's your go-to workout song? I think I know what it is. I might be wrong, but
Oh, at the moment, I think you need to start putting in some K-pop Demon Hunters in. Do you know this is the new trend? But I always like to go through to ones that are about making me stronger. So I like Kelly Clarkson. Yeah, strong. Is that what it's called? What does it make you stronger? Yeah.
oh yeah, the other one that you got
Which
me
one?
to my I can't.
Oh, a champion.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
a good one with the boxing sessions. I like that one.
yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought for you straight away. I just couldn't think of the actual name of it. What healthy habit have you that you never thought you'd enjoy but now love? What would you say about that?
Um, I think the consistency and yeah, upping weights. I've had didn't really thought that I would ever try to do that. And I just stick to the little ones. But yeah, I've got a bit of a variety of them now. So yeah, good.
Very good, very good. Well, there's all my questions. There's all the questions. Have you got anything else that you'd like to add about your training or about anything else that you think can think of?
I think that just doing what you love, like, I've been able to mix it up and do Tuesday, Thursdays as a regular thing, and then sometimes the Fridays and pick up the running. I enjoy doing the running, but this is really just helps really keep that strength going to make it so that I can enjoy the runs and feel recovered enough to come and do other classes along the way. And yeah, like when you do not want to come, you're there going, "Hi, Megan, can you join? Where are you?" I'm like, "Oh yes, I'm coming." Oh, okay, good. Yeah, that's sort of that virtual accountability. I know some people are a bit nervous about joining and doing it from your own home, but that's the convenience. It's just right there. It's easy to do. Log on, log off, and you're done for the day. So yeah, and even if you don't have all the weights and the equipment, it's still a good workout. I've managed to do some of the sessions when I travelled for work for a bit, so that was really good. Even if I did or didn't have a band, that portability and then just being consistent in routine is fantastic.
Nice, very good. Well, I love having you in the sessions and as part of the team, Megan. I think you're fantastic, and I'm so proud of what you've done. With like you say, you came with pretty much an injury, and now you're doing another marathon and smashing it. So, and I appreciate all the help you've given myself and the team, and really, I'm so glad that you did this. Hey. I'm so glad that you train, and I'm so glad that you did this interview because I think you're really very special, and I really appreciate everything you do. Hey, so
Thank you. Well, I will appreciate what you do, and it would be yeah, it'd be my week would be very boring if you weren't in it.
fantastic. I'll stop this.